What's up, Philly's Funny Fam? It's your girl Nettie Net, and I'm back with another little story time with a lesson added in. So I figured I'm gonna tell y'all about the time that I cheated in my relationship with Dean. I cheated on him. That's what I'm trying to say. I told him a day or so later I was guilty. I like to be honest, transparent from the start. So I was on vacation in South Carolina. It was after my brother had his accident, brain injuries. I was back and forth a lot, and this guy was just like always flirting, and he was younger than me, so he kind of made me feel very attractive. Let me tell you about the male gator. The male gator can prey, they can pry, they can do damage. Pretty much. So this guy was just, oh gosh, he was so handsome to me at that time. Okay, because he made me feel young. He always flirted, and we hung out and sit outside in the car, spending time together, smoking cigarettes, I was actually on vacation with 8 kids. I went to Myrtle Beach, and then I went to go see my dad, and we stayed down there for about 3 weeks, so I was away from Dean for a pretty long period of time. Yeah, adults would understand, but anyway, I was feeling it, and he knew it at the time. So one thing led to another, and to late nights, and to kissing and hugging and rubbing, and we got a little too deep. So, needless to be said, had a man. So I got young. I got petty for the night, Made me feel good. And the next night, I was in there talking to him, and Dean called, and I didn't really know what to say or how to act. So he asked me, and I was like, yeah. So he was very upset. I came back home a couple days later, and we talked, and he was just basically very depressed. He was disappointed in me. He was upset. But I'm going to go back to the male gator, because that's someone who knows you're in a relationship, but they will pry their way in somehow, some way, by flirting or trying to be extra sexy, or try to just be in the middle of everything in your relationship. Or they'll say things or do things to make you feel some certain type of way, So it makes you do things that you really may regret sometimes. You'll wish you never stepped in that gator swamp, Gators, and I'm in green, so am I a gator? No, I used to be, but we graduate from those things. But anyway, I just thought I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Tell you guys a little bit about how the male can be so strong in a way, and not always in a positive way. Could just be in a I always keep in mind that we have kids on the channel, so I have to kind of talk to the adults, but in a Nettie Condaway. So y'all know me, so y'all know what I'm under. Y'all should understand what I'm talking about. But yep, basically, yeah, I cheated then. And I promised I would never do it again, and I don't think I ever will unless I wasn't in a relationship. It's no reason, it's no point. The guy, he was in a relationship. I was in a relationship. I just didn't take everything too seriously, but I realized that I highly regretted this later. No, I found out that his baby's mom was my cousin, and it hurt me dearly to find that out later because the damage was already done. But some things you do you can never take back. Like, you know, years ago I told y'all about the story when I cheated on my first relationship, because that was a long-term relationship as well. But I didn't really cheat. We broke up, and I cheated. I would say cheated my friend, because I hurt a friend bad by dealing with her man. But it was, again, I was hurt from my man, and her man was there to comfort me, which a woman should never do, or a man. Don't ever send your mate to comfort or love or caress another one who's hurt, or just in general, opposite sex. It's a way of setting yourself up in that relationship. So we just have to think smart out here these days and try to stay positive in everyday life, everyday relationships, just in general when it comes to children being around, the things we do, the things we say. They're sponges. They take it in, they hear it, they repeat it, they can ruin their life with the stuff that we may say and do. So my little man's at church right now, so I can talk a little bit. But again, I never know whose child is watching me, so I try to be careful on what kind of message or content I am putting out on a daily. So just know that. Hope y'all understand. Yes, we still will be getting back with our little reactions and fun stuff. A little petty here, petty there, petty daddy there. This kind of stuff. Y'all know how we got soap operas. You know, we gotta run a soap opera here. It's a soap opera channel, you know. So much going on, so I will be live later. On that note, I guess I have to say, always keep God first. Always love yourselves. Respect ourselves. Take care of ourselves. And our children, if we have them. And it makes it much easier to love and take care of others. I have a big mission here, and I'm hoping we succeed. All I can do is pray. I can ask everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. Please help us. Please help us get our content out there. Please help us share things. The message, if you feel like it's worthy, you can share it on to someone else. I don't know what else to say, but everybody needs to stay safe, stay good, stay positive, try to stick together. There's already too much hate out here, so we don't need hate through devices. It just doesn't make sense. So, I'm going to go. Love you all. And when I say that, I mean that sincerely. I love you all. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here with me and for me through this past year and a half. If there's any family members that would like me to maybe look at some of their content and be able to react, or it's up to you. Let me know. Leave comments below. Bye.